Hi, welcome back to It's Only Paper. I'm Lisa and I am going to be documenting in my 2019 travel journal. I'm going to apologise because the light just reflects on the photos all the time. It's really annoying. Now, I'm going to be doing a Disney page today, and I'm really upset with myself. I'm going to take the journal out. I haven't allowed enough space in my journal, and I'm running out of space, and I've still got stories to tell, and I feel really disappointed. But I think the problem is when I started this journal back in 2019, we didn't know that we wouldn't be having holidays for quite a while, and actually we should have had 1, 2, possibly 3 trips since then. So I guess I was trying to condense the trips down and just do a few pages, but now we've had so much time, and I'm wishing I'd actually done one journal for each part of our trip. So I've got my California trip here, then we went to Disneyland, California here, and then we went on to Florida. But I've got the 2 Disney trips in the one journal, and I've completely run out of space now. So today I've got some photos printed I want to do about our first morning in Magic Kingdom, and I'm going to create an extra page in my journal. The other thing is I haven't really spread them out so well because I've kind of bunched everything together. I've got my travel page here, and then I've only got a couple, well, I think that's it now, all I've got left. And that's an extra one I created as well. So I'm going to see if I can squeeze in an extra page on this side. This is like arriving in Orlando. So it doesn't really go, but it's not the end of the world. We're going to have arriving in Orlando and the next morning, which is like the other way around. But hey ho, it's not the end of the world. But I would like to try and create a little bit more space in my journal. I'm going to do a flip page which comes out from here, which doesn't make total sense because then I've got an extra page here. Or actually, if I were to do something here, no, I'm going to do it this way, and then this becomes part of the page and opens out. Yeah, then it does become part of that page, doesn't it? But saying that, I could then document the arrival of when we arrived at our resort on that side. I could do that. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to focus on these photos here. So I was just kind of talking out loud. So that's what I'm going to do. I think that makes sense. Or could I do it on there? Do you know, I am actually... No, that makes more sense. Sorry, I'm getting myself confused. Right, I tell you what, let's just stick this in. And we're going to go from there, I think. I haven't really got it straight in my head, but I'm going to just stick it on anyway. Sometimes you've just got to go for it. And remember, it's only paper. So if you do make a bit of a whoopsie, I wish I hadn't done that, it's not the end of the world. So I'm going to stick this paper on here. I've got excess tape there. Let's just rub that off. The beauty of double-sided sticky tape. And then I will cover that up in a moment. So that then folds like that. Okay. You can tell I wasn't completely clear with what I'm doing, and I've just kind of jumped straight in. Right, that's like that. Okay. So I tell you what would be even better. I think I need to cover that page first. So I got sent these papers by Craft Label. They're just so pretty. I love these colours. Finding Paradise, and I just thought these colours would go really, really well with a Florida Disney page. They definitely kind of look that kind of, they have that kind of vibe, don't they? So these papers are lovely, and that's also why I've add to the top, as they've been gifted to me. I will link them up below for you. I also got sent some little star gems. And I got sent these as well, which are really nice. These foam stickers, also from the same range. And I've actually already opened it. I've been using it. It's a double pack of washi. Look at that. Yay. I love that. And this one as well. Sprinkles. Actually, do you know, this reminds me of the artwork at the Contemporary Resort at Disney. There. I like that. as well. So we're going to be using those today. Like I said, I'll link those up below. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is finish covering this page. I did actually pick out some papers. Where did I put them that I wanted to use? This lemon one is my favorite. I really love this. Doesn't really go because we didn't actually have lemons or anything, but it's my favorite. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cover it on here, and then I'm going to add it on that side as well. It doesn't quite fit, but what I'm going to do is any bits that are left over, I'm going to cover them up with the washi. So let's stick that on there. Or actually, no, I'm going to do this because I want it to fold really neatly. I always think it's important when you're watching a video, especially when it's somebody that you see that creates a lot, to see that they don't always have things planned out and they don't always know exactly what's going on, because I really don't. I really do just make it up as I go along. I don't have a great big master plan, as I think you will have noticed. I just wanted this to lay flat so I can stick this on. It's not going to work. I want something to hold it up so I can just press down. I wonder if I can find something. I put a scrapbook underneath. It's still not going to work completely fine, but I wanted to try and get it as close to the end as possible. Or the other thing I could always do is pop the washi tape over the edge. That's not too bad actually. So then I was thinking of adding the washi tape here. I'm gonna add some tape actually. You know, I have this all the time when I put washi down and then it peels up. So let's add the washi. I just love this, and this just about sums my feelings up about when we're at Disney. Anybody else missing their trips? It's been ages now, hasn't it? So let's cut that off. There. So that makes that tidy. I'm going to leave it round the outside actually and just keep it like that. And then we've got this page, and I'm going to add the lemon again down there. And I've just had another idea. I am going to use this paper here. You know how I said I wanted to create extra pages? I have no idea how I'm eventually going to close these journals because they don't close as it is, and now I'm adding extra pages. Let's stick these together to make double-sided. And then I am going to trim this off here, this extra piece. Now I'm going to mark off where I want the fold to be. So I need to make sure it's nicely covered, the join. Again, this is an experiment. It's just something I've just decided to do, so it may not even work. Let's fold that neatly, or crease it I should say. And let's hope this works. I just want some space to be able to add extra journaling and things. Right, and then this folds out like this. So we've actually got, that actually looks all right, doesn't it? Or do we do it that way? And no, because we don't want those together, so that would look, which way did I do it? That way. No, so then I've got two lots of lemons. I'm getting confused now. I just don't want it upside down. We've got the leaves upside down, so that needs to go there and fold. Yes, I think I've sorted it. So let's put the tape on this side like that. I've got to get it right again now. I keep getting muddled up. That way, that's right, isn't it? Let's pop this down here as close as we can get. That's actually not too badly on, that's quite straight. That's actually really cool. I'm happy with that. And now I am going to add some washi tape to the top, because that needs to cover. I'm just going to do it to that bit there. So that has torn. Right, I'm going to add tape again just to make sure it doesn't come off. I'll just tear that and stick that here. just to cover the top there. And let's trim that. And actually that looks okay. And then let's do the same down the bottom here. And I'm just, in case you can't see, I've got where the paper doesn't quite meet the edge of the journal, I'm just covering up those pieces there. So let's do that here, like that. It's quite nice as well when you've got a collection and everything matches. That's not on quite straight. Let's reposition that. There, that looks okay. And then I'm going to do the same, I think, up here. Again, we've got those little edges there. So let's add some washi. I think we might be going trip planning tonight. I think I mentioned this in my other video. We were going to go on a date night, Disney planning, and then we didn't because we needed to give our son a lift to work because it was pouring with rain. So we might do it tonight as he starts work at 5, so we can give him a lift. The weather's really dodgy again. We can give him a lift, and then we might actually go into Starbucks. We'll see how busy it is. But I've mentioned before that we've got a family trip to Disney World planned in October. It's the first time my family are visiting Disney, so it's very exciting. So yeah, Ada and I haven't done any planning for that trip. All the family have everything booked and sorted. We've done nothing. So but we need to sort our budget out and see how it goes. Unlike the rest of the family, because we go quite a bit, we've got like annual passes, or we will obviously have renewed them by then, but we use miles for flights and things like that, so it's a little bit different for us, whereas they've booked with Oceans Florida for everything. They've booked their Disney passes through attractions tickets, so they're all sorted. Right, that's that. I like that. Let's have a tidy up on my desk and add some photos. Something else I've just realised, and I may actually do this another time, had I have just stuck the sides down and left this bit, I would have had a pocket, and actually I still could have a partial pocket. Let's add some tape here. Let's stick those edges down. So if I did want to pop anything in, actually, do you know, I have got a bit of a pocket. I might even add some staples to secure it. I don't think I need them actually, but I have got a pocket there. Quite pleased with how that's turned out. Did you notice? And after that, I stuck that lemon paper on upside down. That one's correct. That one isn't. I didn't even realise. But do you know, it's not the end of the world. Silly old me. Right, so I've got my photos. These are the photos that mean everything to us. First thing in the morning, arriving in Magic Kingdom. We love to get there for opening. We've got Dapper Dan's as you arrive. We've got Main Street. It was all dressed up for Halloween last time we were there. We get to the castle. People Mover is our absolute favourite. Space Mountain. And then we grab a coffee in Joffrey's in Tomorrowland. That's what we love to do when we arrive in Magic Kingdom. So I'm just figuring out where to put the photos. I was thinking originally about having them like as a 4, but to be honest, they're not going to fit because of how I've done my page now, and I don't, well, they would fit there actually, but it's no, I think I'm going to cut them down and use them separately. You know, I just keep making mistakes today. I've done all that, and there was a page here all the time, a spare page, so I've got actually extra space anyway, but I never realised I had a space between these two. I'm nuts. That's okay because I can journal about when we arrived. That's fine. Right, let's get my head sorted. I've got an old clothing tag here, which I thought might be fun to add. So I might just add that at the top. It's always fun when you can add extra bits and pieces. And then I know there's a hole there, but I might print off some wording to go across. I've also got some packaging here that I thought I might try and reuse. I'm just going to take this out and have a look, because this opens out like that. And I'm wondering actually if that might be quite handy for my photos. I do have a decent amount of space though, saying that. But I could cover it with the paper. I think I might do that. I think that might look really cute. Let's think. Let's have, I could pop this inside, although that might be a little bit on the busy side. Let's cut this out like that to stick on one side, and let's try. I'm a bit worried this might be a bit too busy. I think it will be. I'm going to try this first and see how that looks. I really enjoy using packaging on my pages or any type of craft projects. I just think it's really fun. You really feel like you get your money's worth. And I think also because I'm quite tight with things, I have to be, let's face it, I have expensive taste in holidays. But yeah, if I can reuse anything, I always will. It always feels like the green thing to do as well. So I'm covering this little piece of packaging, both sides, and this can then be a mini flip page in my journal. I think this will work really well. I also wanted to say there's loads of other products in this Finding Paradise range. I'll leave a link below. There's toppers, there's stamps, there's alphabet stickers, there's die cut shapes, there's larger 12 by 12 papers as well. There's quite a few bits and pieces, so if you like this range, go and take a look. I'll leave the link below. And there's loads of other offers on at the moment as well, like some things up to 70%, so go and check them out. I'll leave the link below. But here you can see I'm actually cutting out the packaging. My friend Alex did this recently. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he does have a Instagram account, so I'll leave his link below as well. And he had this idea the other day. He was making a 12 by 12 page, and he was using the actual, like what I'm doing now, the actual, what do you call it, like the label, I don't know, you know, the insert, yeah, the insert of the scrapbooking collection, and he cut his up to use as well, and I just thought that was such a good idea. So I've taken the title of the paper collection here, and then I'm doing what Alex did, and that was actually cutting out the little, like almost like preview of what you've got inside the pack. It's such a cute thing to do, and you've got like a little sample of what the pages look like. And I just thought that would be really cute to add. And it's quite nice because the paper's not too chunky. When I used the other packaging just a moment ago, that's super chunky, which is why I've added that great big jumbo clip. But these are just really thin, so they're really easy to add. I'm just going to pop in my photo as well in with the clip. I think that looks really sweet. I did add a little bit of sticky just to hold it in place. I'm also going to take my large tab top punch and create a couple of tab tops for the page. I think that would look quite fun, and have them contrasting, so we can have one up there like that. I don't know if I'll get another one out of this piece, and then have this one further down. Yes, I quite like that idea. And then attach them with coloured staples. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I've got some green in my staple gun. Quite like that idea. So let's pop these. This one on the top. Well, actually, let's have it part way. I don't want it too close to the other pink. And then have this one down here. I found this really old note paper, and this would actually go perfect. I think I'm going to tear it off. And the nice thing with this, actually, I'm not going to tear it off for now, because I could even fold it up like that and fold it in. I think that's going to do really well for my journaling. I want to fold it by the D. If I can do the fold first, that hopefully will work out better. Let's just stick the top down, and then I can list off all the things that we like doing. Actually, that hasn't gone so well. Let's do that like that. I think, oh, I've got two folds now. I think that'll be okay, and then we can lift it up like that. I think that will work out neater. And then that's for my journaling. Actually, we could put the Dapper Dans on there, or should we put the Dapper Dans? No, they're not going to stand out so well. I have to remember that I don't have to cover up everything if I don't want to. I'm going to put the Dapper Dans on here. Let's remove my hair that I've just stuck to the photograph. Right, Dapper Dan's, oh no, that's not gonna, because that's not gonna fold, that's not gonna work. I think Dapper Dan's can go over here maybe, like that. Yeah, that's going to work. Then that still folds over. This can then fold out. Actually, I could still stick another photograph on. Let's have about the castle on that side. I've just been stood ages just trying to figure this out because I want the castle on there, but it just blends in. It's just too busy. Then I was thinking about adding some paper, and I've just looked, I've thought about adding washi, and then I remembered I've actually got a gift tag. I think I will add that. I think this could be the best way. And then actually, no, I'm not going to have it over the top. I'm just going to pop it on there. I just wanted a neutral background for the photo, and then I can add something to it if I want to, which I probably will. I'm not just going to leave it on there. Yeah, I think that works best. I will come back to that. Over on this page then, I have got 3 photos to journal. I just felt that the photos blended too much into the background. The background's very busy. Usually I have a large white border on my photos, and I hadn't actually printed them this way this time. So I felt I wanted to create a larger white border, so I'm sticking them on the reverse of some of the patterned paper I had left over, and I'm going to cut around the outside to create the larger white borders. Then this way, when they're sat on that busy lemon paper, they just stand out a bit more. I don't want them blending in. I love the paper, I love the photos, I want to show both off, so this way I think will work much better. I think this will help adding the photos, a bit more of a white background. I've just found a paper clip. I have no idea where this is from or how long I've had it, but I like it, and that's going to work perfectly on there, and that also then can work on there. I like that, pointing towards the people mover. Actually, that could work out quite well, having the paradise sign on there. Kind of incorporates it into the page. Let's have Space Mountain on there, and then we can add journaling on there. I'm just going to add some more washi tape. I think this will be really fun. Let's have the yay, and the same on here. I am now going to go and work on my journaling and add some dotted lines around things, and then move on from there. So I'd love to know, as you're watching this video, are you a Disney fan as well? Do you love going to the parks, or are you just watching this just for the creative purposes? We do have a thing. This is like our thing that we like to do on the first morning of our first day on a trip, and we just love being in Magic Kingdom, and that's what I was journaling about, how it's just perfect for us. Magic Kingdom has all the feels, and there's just something so special. We don't even feel the need to do rides. We just love being there. And this little routine of we arrive, we just absorb Main Street, we love listening to the Dapper Dans, and then we go past the castle, and it's always lovely and quiet in the mornings. Then we head to Tomorrowland. The People Mover is our absolute favourite ride. It's like the perfect way for us to start a trip, and it's also the way we tend to finish a trip as well. We like to go on the People Mover, just going past the castle. It's just one of those rides. It's just relaxing, and you just feel Magic Kingdom, if that makes sense. To us, Magic Kingdom has a feeling. And then we like to go on Space Mountain while it's still really quiet, and then we go on it again with our fast passes. But that to us is just like the perfect start to a trip. Let me know if you have a special way that you like to start a trip as well. What's your favourite way to do your first morning on the first full day of your trip? I'd love to know if you have a special way to do things as well. I'm going through and adding loads of extra stickers here. These are just stickers, old stickers from my stash. I have like a whole pile of them that I like to try and use up. and as they're little diddy ones, they are perfect just to pop here and there. I've added some word strip stickers. I'm adding little arrows. They just kind of finish a page. I added the little red gems, the star gems as well from Craft Label that they sent, and again they just work really well. Add a little bit of sparkle, and I think Disney needs red. I think we kind of expect to have a little bit of red on a page when it comes to Mickey Mouse. I've also added some more of the those puffy stickers as well. Here I'm making my own sticker. I've got a little bit of excess here from my stickers, and I wanted to create my own sticker, so I've used up a little bit of the edge there to do How We Do Disney, and I think that was a Primark tag that I'd kept. Always keep those bits and pieces. Let me know if you do the same. And I'm adding a little bit more of the packaging. I really like these little chevrons. I just thought I'd just pop them on the page. Just kind of looks cute, and it's just something else. And I think it's all these little extra touches that really finish off a page as well. So I'm adding these here, and then I am pretty much done. I'm really pleased with how this has ended up turning out. I have now finished this layered page. I'm really pleased with this. It's turned out really nice. I ended up using some of the stickers. These are also from Craft Label, so I added a few of these and some of my own that I already had. I'm going to give you a little closer look at the page, and I've added stickers to various bits and pieces. In here, when I remove the jumbo clip, I have actually popped the receipt, which is the actual receipt from that coffee there that morning of when all the photos were taken on the 5th of September. That's one of the Craft Label stickers there, and I've just attached it with a little paper clip, and I've got a little tag there underneath, so that can then close. It was quite nice using the packaging as well. I like doing things like that. So that's that page, and I added some of the packaging down the bottom there, and I've got my tab tops. I really like having the tab tops there. I think that works really well. And then when we open up, I didn't need to journal on the back in the end. I had enough here. I've added some stickers down the bottom, and the idea is that is supposed to secure that photo and the Dapper Dans in place. And then we've got the Cinderella Castle there, and I've added some stickers to the foam sticker. Got the little tab, and then that opens out to reveal 3 more photos. Got the packaging that I cut out underneath, and then I printed out my journaling there as well. And we've got the tab top. I'm really pleased, and I've also added the little star gems here and there. I quite like the extra bit of red. I think because there's some red in the photos, it just kind of like, it's Disney, isn't it, red? But that's my page. I hope you've enjoyed that today, and I've had so much fun creating. I'll leave the links for the Craft Label bits down below, and I'll also, by the way, if you're interested, I will leave a link to the trip as well, our vlogs from that particular Disney trip. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!